Hello, monkey. Okay, today we'll do something that I never did before. At least not in a proper way. Sound design. So the idea is we have this ability where we can see there's this triangle and I'm doing this flame thing. I want the triangle is building up or slowly turning, kind of, let's say, a built-up sound, something powering up, and then when it's done, we need some kind of whoosh with a flame sound here. So let's see. I already have some downloaded sample sounds, but I'm not sure if they are enough. Let's find on the internet the catalog and find some sounds. Now, what was it again? GDC sounds. There it is. Hopefully it's still there. It is. Just so I don't know what I am searching for. And certainly also edit the sound. Buzz. Can we at least find fire? Well, there are only firecrackers here. Sally 77 fire dry. Sally 77 friendly female robot voice. What? Cooking and dry fire. Dead fire. The only one that might be fine. This dry fire. We have this. I 16. One out of 6. One could it be? Pole position. There it is. Let's unpack this. Berlin balcony. Wait. This caulking, not cooking. This is a firearm. I'm so stupid. God damn it. Wait, I forgot something. Dreamscape. Digital Dreamscape Volume 2. Relevant. I don't hear anything that we could use as is. We could cut a part of it and then pitch it up while, like, as it builds up. This thing is maybe something we could use. At some point, I might need to make a session to listen to every single sound, just to categorize something is interesting or not. Interesting sound though. But volume 1. I need to change my headset from Bluetooth to cable. 1 sec. Much better. Maybe I shouldn't search for words, maybe I should just go for the lists. Rapina, Indians, birds. Magic effect. What is that? I have this? 2017. Nope, we don't have 2017 yet. Question is, which one is it? Begins with A, so it could be in here. That was fucking loud. That was underwhelming. Side streets. Nice. Tropical. Cinematic trailer sound effects. Blue zone. Have them here. Oh god. I don't know. Not really cinematic. Synthetic liquid. What does that mean? I see. Very synthetic indeed. This guy does his things very, very loudly. Borg sound. What is this? Ah, I see. Interesting. North India, Philippines, South India, Thailand, Turkey. Last bottle break. Black Sea. Hear that? Oh, it would be in the next one. Doesn't matter then. Vintage dot matrix enter. City rotation. Oh. What's a hurricane ball? Daytime. Ugh. What are these things? Detunized. Digital Brain Lab. Gas burner. That sounds promising. I would guess it's in 3. Wait, actually, it is digital and we are cut from C, so it is probably in 2. Never mind. Okay, one download server. Oh, there's detunized though. Maybe 3 was correct. What was it? Driving force. This could work. Take something like this. For the rotation, have it fade in a fast manner, and then pitch up until it fades out. And then we need some kind of whoosh. And then we have this. Maybe edit it a little. cement factory. Oh, this can be used for earth and wall and stuff. Like when we create the wall, it could slide up from the ground and then it can make this sound. Cement factory. Flowing water. I should ping this. I should pin this folder. Just to come back here. Medieval armor. Punchy cardboard. Rain and thunder. There's just rain. Would have been nice if we had just the thunder instead at some point. Shards. Oh. What the hell is this? Very bassy. There are some really nice sounds here. Tanks and jets. It's a Gripen. Isn't Gripen a Swedish aircraft? Anarchy. I see. Big block. Nope. And that's it with this. Oh. There are two big drones here. Oi, 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 oi. Interesting. So that's this. We have the gas burner, we have the whirlwind, we still need some kind of whoosh. Some kind of whoosh. These are just cityscapes. Most of them. Rotation. Ah, these are these things. Also something we could use. Very interesting sounds. Let's download the rest. Oh my god, there are 9 of them though. Yeah, let's read instead. Mouthy. Non-casual sounds. Gun sound pack. Urban winds. Wind in trees. Deep galaxy. These are from Age. No idea where that could be. Go with 5. Ah. Oh, that is then. Never mind. Fourth one. Breathing in hell. Deep Galaxy, there it is. Inaccuracy glitches. Oh. It's a nice sound. your own library. What? Logic? Crickets and that's nice. Be nice to hear this on. Okay, the rest. Oh, they are not really. Right. Wonder if I will find something like a whoosh. Ah, la la. So what do we have? Some slide. Jackhammer, water on rocks. I did not expect A beach. I was expecting a river. Bathroom.
Chunky vomit into toilet.
Yeah, please don't. Think, man. Wow. Handwritings. Blacks. Unsetting creep. Bushes and impacts. Oh, that sounds. Wait, there are multiple in there. Could be nice. Maybe. Maybe. Now the question is, do I mix these inside Fruity Loops? Or I just edit them as singular sounds and then just put them into a meta sound and play around there? I feel like in meta sound I have more flexibility. I edit them outside. Can I change the pitch in meta sounds? Where's sound here? Fire. Does it? Or something. We have a pitch. Yeah. Delay pitch shift. What is that? I don't know what that means. How do we change this? No idea. Doesn't seem to change much. Nothing changed. Oh, this is possible. There's no left and right have different sounds. Slightly. Can't hear the beats. ABS. Holy shit. I like this. I could use this in the second phase of my game. Interesting. It's nice, but I would need to render it out and play with the... Or no, I could use the dynamics inside here to make it sound a little bit more pleasant and not so sharp. I wanted to play around with the... Wait, I just add audio and then say +1. Load. I just have a literal load. I need a variable then. Well, that's happening, I guess. To audio. How about this? .5. And hear the click of the speakers. They are jumping to one place. Not what we need. We multiply this. Multiply loads. this volume. Yeah. Has to play with the pitch, make the wavelength shorter. How can I turn this into radical style? So we can pitch it up. How's that? Oops. Where did it save it? God damn. Okay, my laundry is done. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Now, can we play around with the sound in Fruity Loops? I just add a theorem 2 in here. And then play around with the sound by putting it in here. How would I do that? I think first we have to cut this. Doesn't matter to have it in the mixer. This one. The Serum 2FX. This. Be the same thing. Never mind. I remove it. Edison. There it is. What we need. I tell this thing to loop? I have this part. How do we cut this part? How do I add another part? How do I reverse this? Means blur. What the? I guess it's not that important. We can work with this. No, doesn't need to be here. I don't know, whatever. I need this part. drum machine. These annoying little bumps in the sound. Hey Broly, how are you doing? I know. I need from time to time other tools to be able to do stuff in Unreal, I guess. Right now I need to edit some sounds. And this sound is really driving me nuts. There's this annoying thing that there's this, I don't know, something is clicking. It's not a clicking, but I feel a pressure in my ear. This dot 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 dot. If you have good headphones, you hear it. This is an equalizer. No? I mean, hello. It says equalizer, no? I have no idea where I would find something else. Other equalizer. You have to direct me to that because I have no idea about FL Studio. Like zero. I'm just playing around, trying to do stuff. I go into another thought. Thank you. Maybe I could trim the sound to the part where I don't hear it that much. There's one here. Here. This part doesn't have it. This part is clean. And I can just loop it. But yeah, I should still use an equalizer for this to make sure other headsets, etc. don't have this very annoying sound. Fruity. Can I find it here or somewhere else? This one. EQ2 or EQ1? Thing. Okay. And then I just... What do I do now? Do I put the sound in there? My sound here. Oh. Play music. Ah. I'm really not sure. It's here, 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 here. I don't see which band it is. Like clicking in a very, very low frequency. But I cannot see it. Yeah, but I did it here too with the circles. I don't think I can filter it out. It's still there. Even now it's there. I think there's like a reset of the speakers. The membrane of the speakers is jumping. I don't think it is like some frequency. I mean, I know it's in the lower part. But I still hear that, feel that clicking. It's still there. Still, it's still there. There's no way to get rid of it. Ah, wait, now I get it. Never mind, I misunderstood the tool. Yeah, now I have it less. Now I also killed the whole sound. It's the clicking is in here, but the important sound is here too. Make it pitchy. Oh, thank you. I think there is no saving this. Can you hear it too? Frequency splitter. Shifter? No. That's splitter. I don't see a frequency splitter. Am I blind? Wrong. What sound I'm making? A fire magic ability sound. Ah, there it is. Seems to be in here. And here. Very, very little. But the important droning sound is also here. Ah, okay, next time I will search it that way. So yeah, if I remove that part, I lose the whole dynamic of the sound itself, if that's the correct word for it. I think I will not have any luck with just deleting the frequency. I think it's better if I just take the part that is working. Like here, I don't hear it not that much. There's one click here, a very, very weak one. right here. But I think that's okay. I think the recording of it is just not good. Yeah. Anyway, let's get this part. I think this is good enough. I'm not sure if I should edit anything on this, since everything is raw what I do anyway. But we could play a little bit with the sound. Oh, by the way, if I have the equalizer here, when I save it out, will the equalizer be considered? Okay. Reverb, how do I add a reverb here? Or do you mean another thing from here? What would be a reverb? Here's Fruity Reverb 2. Just reverb? Yes, that, okay. Can I turn this off somehow so I can hear the difference? I see. By the way, is the sound a little too loud for you? I can turn it down. Use preset on its top. This one. I'm not sure if I hear anything that's much different. Holy shit, that's nice. Wait a moment. Yeah, I know. Does Unreal Metasound have an equalizer? Come on. Is there an equalizer? Ah. Come on. Unreal Metasound EQ. Maybe it's called EQ instead. EQ. Nope. Ah, sad. Cannot see it. You think, like, just filtering out some bands is too much? It would be so nice to just tell it to play around with the bands, you know? It would be so nice. Like telling it, now I need the droning sound a little bit more. Ah, there are high pass and low pass filters. Filter Q to bandwidth. Trigger filter. State variable filter, what's that? Ladder filter. Dynamic filter. Well, let's see what these are. State filter. Cutoff frequencies. Resonance. We can play around with these. Oh my god. Let's export this first. I think without any... not sure about the reverb, but the equalizer needs to go. I will try to do stuff in Unreal. See again. What's the delay? Ah, it comes later, I see. The size of the room. Modulation. What's the speed? This should be fine. Yeah, I also noticed that that's enough for my case. Okay, let's export this part. Also, many thanks for your help. You sped up a lot of things right now. Save sample. On exports. And fire reverb. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now let's play around in Unreal with this. I'm not a 3D artist, I'm a programmer. What should I say? Oh, we want thing. What? There's sound already in here. Fine, this is these three here. Battle music, I don't care. One cannot have the gas thing anymore. Why doesn't it say, hey, no reference, etc.? Anyway, fire reverb. In you go. Nice. Looking for a job as dev, ask for 3D knowledge, vice versa. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oopa. Now let's listen to this. Can play around with the pitch, but we don't want to play around with the pitch right now. The normal sound we can hear. Funny that the right side has lower volume than the left one. Okay, what can we do here? Input 1. I don't know. What are the frequencies I need to cut off? Yes, okay, I understand. True, true. Yeah, whatever. So let's say what the band is. 20, 50, 100, 200. Kinda. So is 200 here then? Let's say it's between 0 and 200. Between 0 and 200. I don't know what the resonance is. Band stop control, no idea what that is. So I can go have an in, and what is the out? Low pass filter, high pass filter. Like, am I cutting out the middle and getting low and high? What is the band pass? Is the band pass the one I'm cutting? Yes, this is a filter. A band filter. State variable filter. I can have a low pass filter too. One pole high pass. Cutoff frequencies. One pole low pass. What's the difference between these two? If I had like this value in here now, what's the difference? What's the difference between a high pass and a low pass filter if they have the same frequency? I wonder. Google that. Unreal Meta Sound 1 pole. I see. Yeah, I'm lacking some knowledge here. I guess the mid is the state variable filter, maybe? There's also a ladder filter. I don't know what that is, but I heard of some time ago. Dynamic filter, what are these? There's a resonance in the ladder one. I guess if you set a filter, then you can say the resonance make many bands, maybe? Let's see how this sounds. Band. How does high pass sound? Low pass. Huh. There is? Can hear. What does the band stop? The cool thing is now, while this is playing, I can set dynamic values for the bands. Like via Blueprint, I can do this. So the cool thing is now I can have a mixer. And then combine these things. How does it if I don't? And it is a little different. Something is missing here. Maybe the band stop? I don't know. But we could have different filters here and then just put them in a mixer and then play around with the bands. Have the droning go up and down and so on. If we need it. I think it is too much for my needs. Right now at least. But I know if I knew that some bands I need, some bands I don't and whatever, I could do some very crazy thing here. What I want to do is actually the sound of the fire thing is 3 different things. First, fire. needs to happen. Maybe I need to play around with that sound as well. And what was the other one? Build up magic. And then I want to play the pitch of this thing. Here. So this is the sound I have. And while that is playing, I want to go like this somehow. Or this effect here, this triangle, while it is doing that, I want that build-up thing, and then if this fire comes, I need the whoosh and then the flame thing. It will probably not sound nice, but I wanted to have something, you know? For the effort I'm putting in right now, it's enough. That's what I want to have anyway. PS1 games. We need to find a good value for this. A racing game? You say PS1 racing game, that reminds me of Ace Combat. It has nothing to do with racing, but the speed of the aircrafts would change the sound so much. How do I do the volume? Banner, no. Band splitter? What's that? Band 1 and 0? 2 pole? Oh, there are the poles. You have a 1 pole filter, and what is this? Oh yeah, that was the most recent one. Exactly like frequency splitter in FL Studio. 8 pole. What is a pole in a filter? Is this even a filter? I don't know. I just wanted to have the volume change. Like if I have a stereo mixer, I have like a gain. Ah, a gain! Look at that. Linear gain 2 decibels. Also gain? God damn it. How do I do a gain? I could multiply this by something. This is now a gain, I guess. right? Let's find out. Another input, please. 0 to 1 is nice. Here in. Yes. Yeah, the multiplication is volume. So now we have volume and the pitch. We could go here. And then put these two values by the time higher. And then when this thing stops, like here, we do this explosion thingy, whatever. No, I will have two different ones. I mean, I could have one value for both, of course, from 0 to 1 and then just do it, but I am just inputting from outside, so I have more freedom. It doesn't matter. I can just have one input, two inputs, and then just from blueprints I do the right. The idea is how to show you. Like this effect. This thing has like this active switch thing. And it has multiple timers in here. They are here. I have a functionality programmed that I say there's a time 0 to 5. And in between these times, there is this animation time that goes from 0 to 1. So if I go here to this triangle growth, between the seconds 0 and seconds 5, this thing will animate this ID, triangle growing. So in triangle growing, I could ask the meta sound to get a new input from the normalized time and then just animate that. And since this is from 0 to 1, we could, of course, have this input here multiplied by whatever the best pitch sound is, and then go from there. And then after that, like this will play on begin or something. And then we have to trigger this and this. No, trigger this. And what is this? The fire reverb on second 5. Do I have triggering? I think my effects class would maybe need a triggering. Right now we could use, of course, for some bools, but I don't want that active switch. Let's see if I can have maybe even a trigger thing. Yeah, we could have here activate trigger or trigger functionality here, and then I can just do that. I think. Let's do that. Trigger switch. And this one doesn't need time and time. I can just go and say trigger switch, and this one needs an ID. Like that. And then Effect ID, no. Trigger ID, please. And that's that, but maybe after. Maybe the call should be after. And now I can go here in effects and then just go override. Oh, I forgot to save. Override. Trigger switch. And then take this. Whenever the timer happens, the trigger will be fired once. What do you mean by layering? I didn't know. I have the feeling that if I have different frame rates, it might say not be synchronized with the image. A trigger event by event is maybe a better thing. Oh, I have only two sounds together as a thing, which is like these two. Where is it? This whoosh and this reverb, they will fire at the same time. You think that's not good? Do you know what do you how would you explain the ruining part? What is getting ruined? I mean, I didn't hear it yet. Maybe I can just play it both at the same time and then see what happens. I need a mixer on. Oh, how does this? Yeah, okay, I need to time it correct. Can I delay this? Bigger delay here. Delay time 1 second. The wrong one. Here. Not 1 second, 0.5 maybe? Yeah, something like that, you know? I mean, the whoosh sound itself is like trashy, but I didn't want to search for too long. Thanks for saying that. I think it's awful. Like, this whoosh sound just doesn't fit. But, I mean, it's just dummy. I just want to have some kind of sound. And then if we could even do this right now. What? Up here. That's not what? Why are you in there? Ah, I cannot split this. How to... Was it any? Any? No, how do I split this thing into two triggers? Was it here? I have that. Any? Trigger array. Trigger select. No. How do I have a trigger that triggers multiple things? God damn it. Trigger. route, select, sequence. No. Man. What was the node for having one input and splitting? Trigger any compare control trigger route. This is not it. I mean, okay, I'm stupid. I don't need that. I can already do it. It's just something is going wrong here. Let me see. We have to start with the magic build. And when that finishes, we want to play this. And we want to play this. Do this. Okay. The problem was I cannot loop anything. That a specialty in meta sounds. If I wanted to go from play to this, that works, but I cannot go from this to this anymore. You cannot loop them. You would need to have like an input or a variable trigger here. A trigger. That's something I learned. You have this trigger and then you can set it. Shift drop from here. And then what you would have to do is you need a delayed get alt drop. And then you can go in here. And this can go in here again. And so on. So you cannot like this. And what I'm showing is more like how to be able to loop in meta sounds, because you cannot loop like this. Like you can play. Where's my start? You can go to play, and then if you want to go into this again, your first thought would be like, okay, we have this any trigger that goes into play. But on finished, you cannot go back. To do that, you would need to have this trigger variable, play, and then you need delayed, and then you can have the... Oh god. Wait. On finish, not on play. Like this. Now it works. Of course, there is a loop thing here, but sometimes you want to have like 1, 2, 3 sounds after another and then loop after that. So yeah, that's that. But our thing is, we want to go to magic builds, and that finishes. We want to do this, and I don't care about the rest. This can go away. This can go away. Okay, this doesn't play because we don't have the mixer. Ugh. What a mess. Like this. And then of course I need to pitch this up or something, and then it does this. And then fadings and so on. I think I will do that tomorrow though. Oh my god, look at this mess. You think? I think it sounds awful. But it's fine. Just a dummy. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I guess this thing needs to be replaced by some other sound at some point. But when I do that, I can of course exchange these to something nice too. But yeah, I guess next time we will try to pitch and fade this into this whooshing thing, and then this, and then fade this very fastly in, and then fade it out very slowly with the effects fade, which is here. There's a fade time here. Dissolve cone, which is 1 second, so we can dissolve the sound with that too. That's true. In the sound search, what I did like in the beginning, there were so many sounds and none of them matched. So I just picked one that sounded something like a build up. Yeah, of course. Just message me on private message. Ugh. But that's it for today. I will continue tomorrow. And then add that sound. And then we're maybe done with the ability sound for our milestone. So there's way more to do, but I just wanted to have one sound for the milestone. What's next? Time cone sound, charge triangle sound. Ah yeah, these things. I need to think about these things. We add the sound. And a model main character, that will be an issue, I guess. Oh well. Broly, thanks for tuning in. Everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, monkey.